Welcome to Earl Stewart on Cars.
We have a woman caller, Anne from Boca Raton. Thank you for calling.
I have a question about lease cars, whether you can take a car you have leased that you want to switch completely a different dealer and a different make of car. Will a different dealer buy out a lease before it's due?
And that's a great question because it's one of the most misunderstood facts about a lease. And unfortunately, some of the misunderstanding is not entirely the fault of the person leasing the car, because oftentimes the issue is confused premeditatedly sometimes by the car dealers. But when you sign a lease contract, be it for 36 months or 60 months or even longer, when you sign that contract for a number of years, you are obligated to make that number of payments. If you've got a 60-month lease, you are obligated to the leasing company to make 60 payments. You cannot get out of that lease by taking it to anybody and changing cars. Whoever trades cars with you or switches cars with you or leases you another car is going to have to pay that lease off for you to the leasing company, and they're going to take whatever they paid and they're going to add it to the price of whatever you're leasing differently or buying differently. So a lot of people look at a lease car, Ann, as a rental car. They think that they can drive it for a while and then they can just take it back, or if they drive it back and switch it for another car. A lease is a fixed obligation for a period of years. A rental is a day-by-day thing, and there's no confusing the two. And be sure you understand that when you lease a car, there's a lot of other downsides and pitfalls to leasing. It's probably one of the most complicated transactions, much more complicated than purchasing. But if you lease a car for 36 months or whatever the time, be prepared to stay with that car for that period of time.
What happens if you decide at the end of your 36 months and your lease is all paid up that you want to switch to a different brand of automobile?
Oh, that's not a problem. As long as you've paid all 36 payments, you can lease anything you want. And you should lease whatever car you want, and with another dealer, another manufacturer. And you're only obligated for the time that you signed on the contract for the first car.